Ever wonder what genuine, raw power looks like on the African savanna? It is not always the sharp teeth of the big cats that rule the day. Sometimes it is sheer brute force and the unstoppable momentum of a pissed-off bovine wrecking ball. This is a story about one of those moments where the hunter gets a very sudden, very airborne lesson in physics. The scene is set on the dry, dusty plains under a relentless sun. The air shimmers with heat, blurring the horizon line where the golden grass meets the pale blue sky. A large herd of Cape buffalo moves slowly across this landscape, kicking up fine clouds of red dust with every step. They are massive creatures, built like tanks, with thick, dark hides and those iconic heavy bosses, the fused bone shield on their foreheads that connects to curved, lethal horns. The herd is a mix of mature adults, younger adolescents, and a few very small, wobbly calves trying to keep up with the steady pace of the group. Life out here is a constant gamble, and the stakes are always life or death. Hidden within the tall, tawny grass, perfectly camouflaged, something is watching the herd. It is a lion, a large, muscular predator waiting for an opening. The big cat is utterly still, save for the twitch of an ear flicking away a fly. Its golden eyes are locked onto the moving mass of buffalo, scanning for weakness. It is looking for a limp, a straggler, or something small enough to take down without too much of a fight. The lion spots its target. A young calf has drifted slightly towards the edge of the moving herd. The calf is small, perhaps only a few weeks old, still inexperienced in the harsh realities of the wild. It stops for a moment to sniff at a patch of dry brush, momentarily separated from the protective bulk of the larger adults. That split second of separation is all the invitation the predator needs. The attack begins with an explosion of movement from the tall grass. The lion bursts from cover, a blur of tawny fur and focused aggression. The element of surprise is total. The buffalo herd erupts into chaos. Snorts and bellows fill the air as hundreds of hooves thunder against the hard-packed earth, scattering in panic. The dust cloud thickens instantly, making it hard to see exactly what is happening. The lion has tunnel vision, focused entirely on the small calf. The predator covers the ground with terrifying speed, closing the gap in seconds. The calf tries to run, its small legs pumping frantically, but it doesn't have the speed or the stamina to outrun the golden hunter god. With a final surge, the lion leaps. It tackles the small buffalo, its weight and momentum slamming the calf into the dirt. Dust billows upwards from the impact. The lion is immediately on top of the prey, using its powerful forelegs and claws to pin the struggling calf to the ground. The calf lets out a distressed cry, a high-pitched bleat that cuts through the noise of the thundering herd. The lion sinks its teeth into the back of the calf's neck, trying to end the struggle quickly. The small creature is trapped, overwhelmed by the sheer size and power of the attacker. It seems like a done deal, another successful hunt for the apex predator. But the chaos of the stampede has not completely masked the situation. The cry of the calf has been heard. Out of the swirling dust cloud, a massive shape emerges, moving against the flow of the retreating herd. It is a fully grown adult buffalo, likely the mother of the pinned calf. This creature is enormous, a mountain of muscle and bone, easily weighing upwards of 1,500 pounds. It is not running away. It is charging directly toward the threat. The lion is preoccupied with securing its catch, its head down, focused on the struggling calf beneath it. The predator does not immediately notice the freight train heading its way. The charging buffalo picks up speed, its heavy hooves pounding the ground with a rhythm that you can feel vibrating through the soles of your feet. It is a full-tilt sprint, head lowered, eyes locked on the lion. The massive horns, curved and pointed like oversized scimitars, are positioned low to the ground, ready for impact. The sheer momentum building behind this charge is terrifying. just seconds before impact. The lion seems to sense the oncoming danger. It lifts its head, golden eyes widening as it sees the wall of dark hide and horn bearing down on it. But it is too late to react, too late to dodge, too late to unhook its claws from the calf and get out of the way. The collision is brutal. It is the sound of solid bone hitting muscle and ribcage with the force of a car crash. The buffalo does not stop upon impact. It runs right through the target. The massive boss and the thick curved horns catch the lion squarely in the flank and under the ribcage. The lion's grip on the calf is instantly broken by the violence of the hit. What happens next is a testament to the incredible power of these herbivores. The buffalo throws its massive head upwards with tremendous force. The lion is lifted completely off its feet. It isn't just nudged aside. The big cat goes airborne. The 7-foot-long predator is launched upwards, flipping end over end in a chaotic tumble of legs and tail against the dusty sky. It reaches a height of perhaps 5 or 6 feet before gravity takes hold again. The lion crashes back down to the earth hard, landing awkwardly on its side in a cloud of dust a good 10 feet away from where it started. The wind is knocked out of it. The predator scrambles to get its footing, looking dazed and thoroughly confused by the sudden turn of events. It shakes its mane, likely checking for broken ribs. The mother buffalo does not immediately pursue. It skids to a halt, planting itself firmly between the stunned predator and the fallen calf. It stands there, a monolithic barrier, snorting loudly, steam mixing with the dust. It paws the ground angrily, lowering its head again, daring the lion to make another move. The message is crystal clear. Come back, and you get launched again. The calf, freed from the weight of the lion, shakily gets to its feet. It is dusty and frightened, but miraculously, it seems relatively unharmed, saved by the timely intervention before the lion could inflict fatal damage. It quickly scampers behind the protective bulk of the adult buffalo, pressing close to its side. The lion, realizing the hunt has gone spectacularly wrong and that the odds have shifted dramatically, decides that discretion is the better part of valor. It takes one last look at the imposing figure of the angry buffalo and the recovered calf, then turns and trots away, perhaps limping slightly. It disappears back into the tall grass from whence it came, defeated by superior horsepower. The mother buffalo watches the predator leave until it is completely out of sight. Only then does some of the tension leave its massive frame. It turns to nudge the calf, checking on it, before slowly turning to rejoin the rest of the herd that has begun to regroup a short distance away. The dust slowly settles over the plains again, leaving only the tracks in the dirt to tell the story of the brief, violent encounter where the hunter became the launched.